this is Chris, and Chris has discovered his new word. What's your new word for the day?
Chirock.
Chirock.
Chirock leaves.
Chirock leaves. It's a lovely morning at the farmhouse, and it's starting to come together. Lynn's working on things, flowers are going up, but next door is the 100-year-old place plus, and it is a mess. And so our plan today is we're ready to start working on this place, really just to give it a safety and cosmetic fix. So Jean and I are ready to go. Let's take a look inside and see what's going on. So inside we are a little bit open plan over here. And we've been using it to store our excess lumber. We've ripped out some of the walls, and we have extra flooring and so forth. But over here is our big problem. Here's the original old timbers, probably cut off this property, but here they let it go to rack and ruin, and the roof is caved in, and there is no sheeting on the top. It's rotten, it's just falling down, and so just like that. And so we have to figure out what we can do to try to get this stable. You can see all the way to the outside of the house over here. So this is a mess, and this is going to be what we tackle first today. Yeah? You're going to have to get like a screwdriver or something. Yeah?
Never mind. Never mind over Brett.
What?
I got it up.
Pipes and things over here. Okay, let's take this gun stuff off. Let's throw this all out. This sheet because it'll all be wet and so forth. Yeah, let's give it a kick. Yeah. Right, and what we're going to do is, we'll just get rid of that. You can. Yeah.
This thing's just dangling.
Yeah. So now what we'll figure out is, in a second, what we're going to reinforce first. Alright, but let's get these wires out of the way.
Open floor plan over Brett.
Yeah. Load, so we'll hang on to that. So we'll take this stuff out. We'll take this stuff out. This is holding nothing. So we have to secure some of this before we
not holding anything.
Okay, but we got to brace it up and get it to hold something before we remove stuff. Okay, so what we'll do is, okay, so at this point we don't have an electrical something like
You can use that other thing Rick gave us from there that you cut the cable. Not the cable, the stuff that helps you not see into the bottom.
this is pliers. Yeah, so these pliers are inside the house. Birds, maybe rats. That could have also been old-fashioned insulation. Huh?
It might be. I saw some more.
If they lift, yeah, and then it's like it's the outside. Right.
So we're gonna do the wires.
So we need the wires. And then we'll take stock of what we've got. The point is, there's a lot of spots where the old stuff is not touching the ground at all. So consequently, it has to be rebuilt. Up a little bit. So we're pulling all sorts of disgusting stuff out of the walls, sausage packets, we have ants, we have all sorts of rubbish in here. Newspaper, a sock. Anybody lose their sock in the laundry? That's where the missing sock is. So anyway, what is that? Dishcloth?
Like a shirt of some sort. A linen shirt.
A linen shirt, there we go, stylish. So as we remove the junk, we're actually taking it down to the bare walls, and that way we can see where nothing is touching the ground. For example, when you come in over here, you can see that there's in the corner posts, these things, nothing is touching the ground. So we have to repair what's there, work with what we have, and then we're going to have to rebuild the roof as well. Okay.
Looks like sheep's wool.
Yeah. Okay, this is a bit stupid to do, but yeah, you got it. The short answer is, yeah, we have to take it down so we can see what's going on. There's more of your old t-shirts, John. Stop the breeze coming through, or the birds or whatever. See how they just cut this wood away over here to get it underneath there back in the day? Okay. Good. Okay, and this is why we have the hard hats. Okay, should we flip it and we'll go out?
I think you're gonna have to go first.
Yep, I will. Good? Okay, let's try and see if this fits right. Okay. And where it fits. I mean, it might not go there, but we might have to get it like in a different spot. So maybe we try to get this in first. You do?
You could even do like this and then just
we can push it up for the moment. Let's see if we can push it up and then push it over this way. We're gonna have to lift and push. Okay, hammer where it's thicker, please. Okay, in a moment. Okay, so we're going to do a temporary thing. John, let's do this up against the roof. This guy. Maybe here. Over here or something. Let's see if we can club something underneath it to try to hold this up temporarily. So let's see if we can. Yeah. Okay, first hang on a second before we do that. Plug this one in. Okay, good. Okay, great. Now let's get this guy underneath here. Okay, can you put your foot down there then? Let's just temporarily help us with this while we then with our
maybe we should do one over here as well to lift this side up as well.
Okay, key thing I want to check is we're not just breaking this off because this is not super strong by forcing this thing in like sideways like this, right? Okay, let's try to put it back. Or not, let's do this. Let's push. Let's go down. I'm thinking about this. Let's do this one. while you do it. Okay. There we go, that's better. More. Okay. Now we're going to see if we can flip it. Which means it's going to have to go in a little bit more towards this way. And then we're going to have to see if we can flip it. Right? Okay, which way we going?
Put it towards my side.
Top or bottom?
You pull the bottom.
Okay. Okay. Okay, perfect. It's going to look from the outside.
We could just also put something underneath this one.
What's that put?
We could probably just put something underneath this one as well.
To hold it up.
Yeah, well, you do it at
Yeah.
that side.
Yeah, so I thought what we'll do is, this worked pretty well. So I think what we should do is we should go for another one of these over here. So we cut away some of the stuff, right? And then we go for another one. And then what we'll do is we'll put things in between, right? And screw them into each other over here.
I agree with you. I'll just be
Okay, well, let's reinforce this.
just that.
Okay, let's reinforce this with the bit. Okay, let's take this. Let's clean this up. And let's just don't break it all. Because let's screw into it. Okay, and let's clean this up. And let's put the reinforcement like we did. We'll put some of this over here, just So we've replaced our first piece of wood over here, which we angled off over there and angled off over here like their old ones had been done. And now we'll try to do another one, but first we have to replace that or fortify that over there, which has just been eaten away. Otherwise this is resting on nothing. So our morning's work, we've put in some new supports. We've put in a new header on top of an old one, added in some cross piece, which we've shaped like the original ones. And then we've tucked in behind that wall. And then we've connected that over there. So it's a good start to stabilize this roof. So our next piece of work is we've cleaned out stuff at the bottom over here where it was all rotten, and we're going to put in a new piece of wood that we've got out here. Some pressure treated lumber. We're going to stick that in. We might have to put two pieces in, but it's going to be great. So our experiment now is that we've jacked up the house a couple of inches or more with this jack, and we're going to put in these wooden plates underneath here. So as we wrap up this first little bit, we've reattached where siding was missing and faked it where we are missing siding. We don't have the siding, and we've screwed it down again. We've also stabilized the metal at the side of the door over here on the left hand side, and then on the right hand side put in an old piece of lumber, re-supported this doorpost which was missing. At the back over here, we've got some nice wide planking that we had on some pallets, and we've screwed the old wood. What I love about this wood is that it's really, really wide. So you'll see some of these pieces over here are just like 2.5 times the size of my hand. Very wide lumber, probably cut from the property. Down the bottom, we have that footer is now in place, and over here we've replaced where there were missing pieces of wood. We also jacked up the center of this house. We put in a new windowsill over there. We jacked this up literally with a jack to try to get it more stable and more level. Put in securing pieces of wood along here, and we're still going to work on putting fresh ceiling in, but before we do that, we're going to take out the sheetrock that is above me, open up the other end of this little room over here, and see what sort of damage there is in the roof, so we can then sort out the roofing above us all at once. Over here it's a bit of a mishmash, but you'll see that we had to reinforce bits of the end of the house, so we both jacked it up and then put in new headers over there, as well as these 2 new beams. So all in a good day's work, or 2 days.